Coming at you from the Steel City, you're listening to Poor Man's Podcast, Pittsburgh's premier comedy podcast. Your weekly dose of humor, hosted by Chris Hopper and with a new special guest each week. And here's your host, Chris Hopper. Woo! Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Poor Man's Podcast. I'm your host, Chris. Along with me, as always, is the wonderful, is the talented, is the beautiful, is the often bamboozled, Danny Kaufman. Danny, everybody. Danny, how are you tonight?
Thank you. I'm good. I thought maybe you were going to bamboozle me and welcome one of our guests.
No.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, you've been bamboozled by that before. Professional, man.
I have.
But we're joined by guest co-host tonight because Shay had a long September and wasn't able to make it, but we can look forward to her in October. She'll be back next week. But
Yay.
Our co-host in her place tonight, we have the great Maddie Malloy.
Woo!
Hey.
Happy to be here.
How are you tonight, sir?
Oh, I'm just splendid. Can't think of anything better to do on a Monday night.
Oh.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We're going to use that as some press, too. That was fantastic.
Hell yeah.
There we go. We're going to use that, too. That's a great sound drop right off the
Enthusiasm.
I
Right off
wasn't
the
paid
top.
to be here.
Perfect. All these promos. And our guest tonight, joining us from the beginning, we have the very, very funny Chris Scriva.
Hey, how are you, Internet? How's it going?
Perfect. The eye
Finest
contact
in the house, dude.
the eye contact is great. I love it. So
I'm gonna visually make love to your audience with my eyeballs.
that's perfect.
I'm gonna IF your audience. I'm going to take that through my greasy glasses.
Good. I'm so glad I didn't break with your solo shot the entire time. It was like a wrestling promo. It was fantastic. Chris versus the internet. But we are here live from 565 Live in Bellevue. Stop down on Thursdays occasionally for comedy. Stop down every other Thursday, I think, comedy. Stop down Friday, Saturday. They always have live music. They had their outdoor area open. I think it still might be open for a week. But Stop Down, they have the indoor downstairs bar as well. Order food from upstairs. Can't recommend it. Enough from the beginning. Let's start, Danny, with the rundown, shall we?
Let's do it.
Hit the bell, please. There we
Thank
go.
you.
Fantastic.
Hard work here.
It's great visual comedy for the listening audience. What do we have this week? Opening thoughts. We have our beer of the week. Maddie and I will taste that and give you what we think about. What is it? I was going to say, Danny. Master of
IDK.
Pumpkins from
Trogs
Trogs.
Master of Pumpkins.
Thank you, Maddie. You said you like a pumpkin beer?
I do.
Yeah.
Not all. I've
Not
had
all?
worse.
Yeah. Well, okay. We'll save that little teaser for when we do the beer in a
Spoiler
moment.
alert.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. We want them to want more, so we'll just give them that little taste. We're gonna talk about some jingles because that Burger King one is in my mind. Chris, have you heard the Burger King Whopper song?
No, I haven't.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's disappointing.
You just assuming I have?
No, I asked everybody because
You
it's the,
fat piece of shit.
that's exactly what I meant. That's exactly what I was starting with. I thought that'd be the best way to lead with the guest. But I'm going to talk a little bit about that, and then we have the new news later.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I like to just insult. Next week we have Andrew Hillary. I'm excited to have him on, bringing some treasures from the ice cream truck. So
I can't wait.
We'll see what that means.
Oh.
It's like a child's skull. We'll see. A screwdriver.
Oh,
Okay.
that sounds
What
exciting.
says it more, the ice cream truck or the mustache? I love Andrew.
He sent me an awesome picture. If you're watching this live, you can see him in the corner without a shirt, but with a cat. It's
That's
awesome, man.
I thought he was
nice.
wearing a tank top. That's just his tattoos.
Yeah. So
He's an MS-13, dude.
yeah. Is that what that says? So we have Andrew Hillary next week. The 9th, we have Iron City Paranormal is coming with Cass Goodworth. We have Michelle and Brian from One Pittsburgh. And then at the end of the month, we have Mike Travers and Derek Knopfschneider coming on. I'm really excited to talk to them. Let's see what else we have. Oh, I have Antonio Brown down there because he's absolutely lost his mind. He posted a picture today of Matt Canada with a Hitler mustache. Did you see that?
No.
That's pretty awesome. And then he put Adolf Canada. And then there's a picture of him in the bottom there that says, new offensive coordinator, #CTE. He hashtagged his own post with his CTE. He's off the deep end. He's extremely entertaining to listen to, though.
I did see that picture, but I didn't know what it was about. So
Oh, yeah,
thank
definitely.
you for explaining.
Yeah, no, definitely do some individual research, too. I'm sure you're going to find a bunch of things, but it made me think. I was watching the Steelers game, but I was watching the Chiefs and whoever the hell they were playing. Jeez. Because they kept showing Taylor Swift the whole game. That's all they showed.
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok. I did not watch the game.
So, Danny, I wanted to ask you this. Are you a football fan? This is going to be like me asking Chris if he likes Whoppers or whatever. I'm going to ask him. Because it's about celebrities in a second.
I am more of a college football gal.
Okay.
I'm more of a Saturday than a Sunday.
But you're up on, famous women, obviously, right?
Obviously.
You know Jessica Simpson, right?
I do know who Jessica Simpson
With the great
is.
Tony Romo. Very
do know
famous
that.
for that.
Yes.
There was Reggie Bush and Kim Kardashian. We
Iconic.
have Jay Cutler, Kristen Cavallari. There
Also
was
iconic.
Mark Sanchez, who was the quarterback for the Jets. He I guess he dated Meadow Soprano.
I don't know who those people are.
You don't know Meadow Soprano?
No.
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
don't know who
greasy,
that is.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a greasy one.
You said it. That's why I'm saying it now. I'm just gonna insult you the whole
That's
time.
somebody's name? Meadow Sopranos?
Yeah, from The
is
Sopranos.
Oh.
Oh my God! You don't get The Sopranos, but you know the football reference, Danny. All right, this is going nowhere then.
I'm
Such an
sorry.
important show to watch, man.
The only Sopranos I know are from the choir in high school.
Same thing.
Big alto guy.
I'll add it to my
shooting
list.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Forrest
never mind
Gump.
that. Yeah. You've never seen Forrest Gump. I was just thinking you've seen Forrest Gump, right?
Oh,
Have
I've
you?
seen
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
He goes to
Not till
Korea.
late in life,
Yeah.
but
Well,
yeah.
this will ring true. He goes to Korea, but I swear the most dangerous thing he did in the whole movie was fuck Jenny, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Forrest is a bug chaser.
Yeah, man. It needs to be said. Looking back
yeah,
on
Jenny's
it.
a piece of shit.
Okay, good. Thank you, Maddie. That's
Yeah.
exactly the point we were getting to. But I'd argue maybe the most famous couple in NFL history. We have O.J. Simpson and Nicole Brown Simpson.
Yeah.
She was more famous after, I guess. These were on the list of just the most famous.
How that ended.
All right. Yeah. Well, speaking of people who aren't dead, this is a good segue, man. Your boy Jimmy Carter's still alive,
My
Danny.
man. I'm happy he's doing well. He is out and about. He's looking good.
He is, man.
He's looking good.
He was in hospice not too long ago, and
Hospice can't hold him back.
they can't hold him back, man.
No.
It's like a
Hanging in there.
Macklemore song.
He's still building houses?
Um,
Doesn't he do that?
I don't know. Does he?
I thought so.
I know
Maybe I'm
zero
making
about
that
Jimmy
up.
Carter.
Oh, I thought you loved him. I was like, wow, so you really
No,
thought
we were
this is-
we were doing a game. We were doing a game called "Are They Still Alive?" And that was one I think most people got wrong.
And I somehow got it correct, and I don't know how I did that because I don't know much.
But
about-
anyway, that was
Yeah.
almost a month ago, and he was supposed to die any day now. And we're saying a month after, man. If anything, this podcast is keeping the great Jimmy Carter
Yeah,
alive.
that and adrenochrome, dude.
He should run for president again.
I think he
man.
should. Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
He probably won't even be the oldest. Let's see. What else do I have on here? Oh, I have. Okay, so I have a random guy at the end there, and
Okay.
this is going to bring me into the jingle segment because I want you to. Well, fuck. You know this song now. Let me play it. Sorry, I'm trying to do. Okay, I want you to
waiting for the
listen to this song, and then I'm going to play it with something else after. Okay.
Amazing, 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 so damn amazing. We live for days of no crime. We need more scholars, deep minds.
Okay. You hear this guy?
More leaders shining.
Yes.
He sounds like a competent rapper, right?
Sure.
Sure. Now, a lot of people might recognize him better
Okay.
with this song.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day.
You've never heard this song, Chris?
Yeah, no, I haven't. It's not
Oh my
like-
God!
I'm jealous that
You don't
haven't heard
have
it.
to like eat it. It's on YouTube and shit, and
Yeah, I don't.
on the
go look
radio.
up the theme songs for
Yeah.
sandwiches.
Oh my God!
Well, I hadn't heard it either until I looked it up before the show. I have not heard it before. So that's the same person?
Yeah. But I was looking at that and I was like, oh, okay, this is a famous person. And it made me think of some of the most famous jingles of all time, which makes me think this is probably going to be a shitty segment because nobody's going to hear of anything, man. But
We're ready.
We'll find out.
We'll try.
And I guess maybe you'll tell me how much you recognize the jingle or like it. And these are the top 10 based on some publishing thing that
Okay.
seemed relevant for it. It was some marketing magazine. So
This Reader's Digest again.
no, it was not. Those were what we found out about aliens and yeah, those were people that there were cannibals on that one too. They were about eating babies and shit. So this is the 10th.
Are you stuck on Band-Aid brand? Cause Band-Aid stuck on me. Are you stuck on Band-Aid brand? Cause germ don't stick on me.
I like seeing the connection in your face when you realized after the second time they said Band-Aid what it was for. Have I ever told you my... You're right, Danny.
No.
Have I ever told you about my extreme fear of Band-Aids?
No.
I had this happen to me. I was swimming in a lake. I think it was like Moraine State Park. And a wet Band-Aid like came up and like on my shoulder. And I like got up and walked. I saw that. And I was swimming in the same lake, and I found a comb that was covered in like a lot of hair, like a scalp.
That's way worse than the Band-Aid.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
scared of.
But you
loose
don't
hair.
see that all the time. You do see the wet Band-Aids floating around, and it's
When I was
yeah.
a kid, my brother got one in a Eaton Park potato salad. Potato soup, right?
ooh.
Yeah, Aliquippa Eaton Park. It's long gone.
Right on blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should close again.
They still, I was just gonna ask, where even is that?
It's you know where Aldi's is over
Yeah.
there? Yeah, it's like kind of by where that was.
Awesome. Perfect.
A
That's
relic of the past.
yeah, man. Just like a finger in there. That's didn't they find a finger in like Wendy's chili
Yeah.
or something?
That
Yes,
lady. Well,
yeah.
That lady put it in there. It was.
Oh,
Like her
did
aunt
she?
died and before like they took her. He's like, let me get this, and they like clipped it off, and she threw it in there and tried to sue Wendy's. Yeah, look
Walter
that up, yeah.
Sobchak style. Big Lebowski. All right. Great. Let's see. Number 9. Oh, wait. Band-Aid brand. What do we think of the jingle? Good song?
It's a classic.
It's a
I knew
classic?
it the second time I heard it.
Yeah.
Go through.
Yeah,
Because there's good ones and there's bad ones. I don't know.
I want to play it at my
Definitely, like-
wedding.
Definitely get stuck
It's
in
the
your
first
head,
song.
But
All right. I'm just going to go through some of the bigger ones. Let's see. Oh, okay. This one is very popular and actually written by the great Barry Manilow.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, Dave.
Wow. Is that your agent? It's the jingle. Try it.
No.
Like a good neighbor. Just say it.
We all know this one, right? It was written by Barry Manilow in 1977 or something like that, man.
Greatest hit.
Yeah, man. I think it might have been his only hit other than Mandy. Great song there. Number 5 on their list, which I think is a absolutely solid one.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
We know that one, right?
I feel like I
The
hear
today
that
at the
in
end, that's
dreams.
classic.
yeah. That
Perfect.
takes me back to my childhood.
A lot of these ones, like this one seems outrageous now to think you could buy anything for $5. I feel like we don't appreciate the commercials. No,
I don't think we have the appreciation.
I guess not, man. Maybe I'm very fucking autistic or something. I don't know because I'm very into this shit.
They didn't have the best mascot of this era.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh yeah.
Died with
Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, I guess
You
so.
gotta separate the art from the artist.
Yeah, man. It's like they say, Sandusky coached that defense. All right. But okay. Well, then we're going to skip through all this shit because it's dumb anyway. I'm going to do some local ones, though, because this one is the ultimate for local, right?
Minutes from the mall.
We can at least
Wow,
appreciate that one now.
throwback
Yeah.
right there.
Danny has no idea. You're from Altoona, so maybe,
That's why.
you know what? Not every segment can win them all, Danny. And none of the ones today worked. And I said, it's because I fucking said earlier, Danny, this day is going too well. We got the cameras on. We're going to have good reels. Unfortunately, we'll have no fucking content for it, man.
Well, the lighting's great.
The lighting is great. Maybe if we talk about some beers, then we're going to talk. You know what, Maddie?
Yes.
Before we talk, actually, let's talk about our beers first so I can get that done. Me and you'll talk about that, and then I want to talk to you about your show.
Okay.
And then we'll
Sounds
do
great.
some other shit later. We'll do the news.
Perfect.
The news always kills, and we'll talk to Chris, too, about some of his stuff. So we'll talk to you guys, and then we'll do that. But I want to get the beers out
We're
of the
missing
way.
a jingle, by the way. Do you remember the Quizno sub jingle?
I remember
the
the...
like weird little
Yes.
hamsters?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
remember
that's
that.
just like where my head went with the jingles. That one was wild.
I feel
of
like
the
they had like a
classic.
weird voice, too.
Yeah, they were all like, I'm not even going to try to do it, but yeah.
Yeah, it looked like a fuzzball with like the googly eyes on it. It was like,
It was like
yeah, they were like
people's,
a hamster
upside down
thing.
faces where they
Oh,
had like,
is
the
that-
eyes on their chin.
Yes.
It was like real messed up. They were high when they did that.
It was terrifying for sure. I honestly thought the Band-Aid jingle was the Canine Advantix jingle at first.
I mean,
Oh my
Dog
gosh, I
sings.
loved the Canine Advantage one.
That's what I thought
okay,
it was.
well there you go. So there's something that you hear and it
Yes.
sticks with you, or
And
something.
it sparks something.
Well, that
inside
yeah,
of me.
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
we're trying to determine is a good jingle. If you can hear the song or something, it resonates with the person or the listeners out there. You know. All right, let's kill myself.
I need a beer. I need a beer.
If you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend, and I'll say, I think I have myself a beer.
I need a beer. I need a beer.
Our beer this week, like I was saying earlier, we have Trogs Master of Pumpkins. It is from Trogs Brewery, 7.5%. And it is a pumpkin beer, obviously. Maddie, you've tried it already. I will taste it in 1 second, but I will let you talk about it first.
I think it is a good pumpkin beer. Like I've had some bad pumpkin beers. I've tried to try a lot of different ones, but this one's good. It's a good combination of the beer flavor, a little bit of pumpkin-y hints. I'm trying to sound fancier than I am. I mean, to me, beer is beer, but
If you had to rank it on a scale of 1 to 4, what would we rank it?
4 being like the best.
Yeah, 4 is the highest.
1 to 4,
Yeah.
I'd give it like a 2.75.
So we're going 3 then?
Okay, yeah, let's round up. 3's 4.
Okay. On our Guy Fieri Richter scale, that is That's a shut the front door. So
Okay, yeah.
it's easier than trying to convey
with
the
that.
scale to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
so
agree
we
with
have-
that,
yeah.
that ranking.
So yeah, level 1, so everyone knows we have Gangster. Level 2, we have Out of Bounds. Level 3 is Shut the Front Door. And level 4, the highest you can get is Flavored Town. So Maddie, you're going at a cool.
Oh yeah, very cool. Shut the front door.
Good.
Absolutely.
Awesome. I appreciate it. I love pumpkin beer. Pumpkin, you guys were talking about before, is one of my favorites. I love that Blockhouse pumpkin. It's a little bit sweeter, but it's super good.
Blockhouse is really good.
Mackenzie's makes a really nice pumpkin jack cider. Even if you've had Arsenal cider around here, their pumpkin's super good. This one's not really one of my favorites. It's I don't know. I think it tastes heavier. It's not as pumpkin-y as I like. I think I like a sweeter pumpkin, but it's not. It just doesn't have the pumpkin flavor. It has more of a beer flavor. That's kind of a weird aftertaste. So
The Jacko Traveler Pumpkin Shandy. Have you had that one?
yeah,
Ooh, that
yeah,
was
yeah.
That one is real good.
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not. I would drink it, like I said, because it's in front of me. But this is probably not one I would order a second one of. I'd go. That is gangster. It's gangster.
Gangster.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's let's get past that. I always like getting past that, even though I love the beers and stuff on that. But if we're not all doing it, let's touch on something else. Maddie, you are having a show coming up, right? It's a one-man show.
Yeah, I'm performing a solo musical called Diva Live from Hell. It is happening October 13th, 14th, and 15th. But yeah, it's a solo musical. I play 4 different characters. It's not a show I wrote or anything. It's a script that already existed that I found. But I got the rights to it, secured that, locked down the dates, and have been rehearsing long and hard.
Awesome. When did you decide you wanted to do this? How did you get into that? You said you did musical in high school.
Yeah, I mean, I've done theater all my life. I have a degree in musical theater. But I've been wanting to do some sort of like solo script, solo show. So I'd say about a year ago, if not longer, I started looking at like solo plays, solo musicals. And I found this one, read it. I was thinking more of a play rather than a musical, but I read this and I was like, this seems like it'd be fun. Read some other ones. I just like kept coming back to it. I don't know. It just felt like I could relate to the character a lot as being like the annoying high school theater kid. And it just seemed like it would be a lot of fun to do and something that would still challenge me, but still it's kind of the direction I want to go as a performer. Like obviously still doing stand up, but I want to be well-rounded as well and kind of show some other things I'm able to do.
Did you like performing by yourself in that setting versus, I mean, I know you're used to performing stand up by yourself, but doing that different.
I do like it. I think I'm a control freak. I'm a Capricorn, so I think that's why. But so it's nice to just So it's nice to like just kind of be in charge and like be the one calling the shots and be like, I'm doing this by myself. Like I have all the say. Like get to kind of do whatever I want to do, I guess. So yeah, I do enjoy being solo in that aspect. But I still do have a director and a music director, so I have people to like bounce ideas off and have views outside of mine as well. So
where can people find that? Just follow your Instagram and...
Yeah, check out my Instagram, my website, themaddiemalloy.com. I've been putting out some promo videos from rehearsals. My friend Scott put together some great promo from clips that he got at rehearsals. So, yeah, definitely check it out. Tickets are $20. Friday the 13th in October.
Ooh.
Nice and spooky. Yeah,
Perfect.
I mean, it's a very, like, theatery, silly, funny show, but it is also a show about a high school junior killing his classmate. So it is... like kind of good for spooky season, I'd say. I love Halloween. It's my favorite. So
it's very on brand.
It just felt right. Like it was all coming together. Like, yeah, it felt very right and good timing.
Yeah, that sounds very fun. That would scare the shit out of me.
I'm scared. Yeah. But I think I'm like 1/3 scared, 2/3 excited.
Yeah.
So that's good. That outweighs the fear.
Yeah, definitely. That sounds fun. Where did you say it was again?
It's going to be happening at Sunken Bus Studios out in Ross, which will be opening soon.
And you said it's going to be the first show there, right?
I think
or one
so.
of them at least.
Yeah, there's definitely some shows scheduled. Diva is happening, and then a couple comedians are scheduled right now, but it does seem like this will be the first show there, so that's another little added layer of pressure, but also exciting. Like I said, excitement is what outweighing the fear, so that's what I'm focusing on. yeah, I'm very excited, and I'm grateful to have been able to. Producing theater is really hard. Like, there's a lot that goes into it, and that's the hardest part for me. Is also like thinking about the background and behind the scenes parts of it all, as well as like memorizing this whole thing. But yeah, it's been a lot, but it's going well, and I hope everybody's able to come see it and check it out.
Absolutely. We'll definitely tag you in all that stuff. It sounds like a really good time. It sounds very interesting doing the whole one-man show. Like I said, that's really awesome for you to do that.
Thank you.
Yeah. How long are you doing?
How long am I
doing? How long do you that's a lot of dialogue to memorize.
The show roughly runs about 75 minutes.
Yeah, that's
there's like one main character I play, but I also have to portray 3 other characters in the story. So one is his rival student, one is his theater teacher, and then one is his best friend Allie, who's the stage manager for the show within the show, and she also has a lisp. So that's like it's been fun but challenging to like differentiate all the characters that I have to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's about 75 minutes. I think I don't even know how many songs, like 8 or 9 different songs. They're all very different, but very like typical musical theater. Like there's one that's very dancey, like I have a cane and do a big like ha-cha. But there's also like a slow, like a really pretty ballad that his friend sings. So there's a lot of variety within the music as well. But yeah, I'm excited. It's a newer show, and I feel like not too many people know about it. So I hope that people that come check it out will enjoy it. If you know musical theater, there's a lot of like little references you'll pick up on, but there's also a lot of funny stuff in the script as well that you obviously don't have to be familiar with theater to enjoy it and to laugh at it. I mean, it's a fun show. I'm having fun doing it, and I think people will have fun watching it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
that's like I said, it sounds awesome, and looking forward to seeing how you do. It sounds awesome.
you.
So, like I said, that's that would terrify me. So, good on you for being brave. Obviously, Chris, did I just see that you were doing a show somewhere out of town?
Yeah.
Were you in Erie or something for a Don't Tell show or something?
Yeah, so I produced the Don't Tell shows in Erie.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
That's been going pretty good. They're a pretty good time.
How long have you been doing that?
It was this weekend we had to unfortunately cancel it because the football game kind of
Oh,
at
really?
the same time.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Steelers beat us. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Huh.
So for a couple months now, they're pretty good. Those shows are always great, man. Doing them all over the place, man. I've done them Philadelphia, California, where they're always
Yeah.
awesome. So yeah.
It seems like they're all over the place, and I feel like I've seen you multiple times doing different places.
Yeah.
I saw you were out in Chicago for a while.
Yeah, I lived out there for 3 years. Yeah.
How did you get set up out there? And my girlfriend just went out to Chicago and said really nice things about how it looked, and she had a great time. But I was wondering how you enjoyed your time out there.
It was good. It was
Yeah.
okay. I got what I wanted out of it. So I went there mostly because of, well, one, I just looked at like New York, LA, Chicago, place I want to live, and I threw job applications out to
Yeah.
one hit, right? So I got one out there and wanted to go really for all the improv stuff. So that's kind of why for IO, Second City, all that,
Yeah.
the annoyance stuff. So
How do
yeah,
you
I
how
went
do
down
you
that
like
rabbit hole?
How do you like improv versus
I love it.
stand up? Is it
I
your
love
favorite of like the genres?
It depends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like so stand up, I feel like I do it because I have to.
Yeah.
Like it's like a disease. Like I hate it. Right.
Yeah.
It's like I guess it's like unconditional love, but improv actually brings me joy to do. It makes me feel happy.
Yeah, okay,
So
okay.
yeah, it's different. So, stand up, I'm out for blood.
Yeah. Yeah. So then you went out there, you came back. Are you doing improv now?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the house teams at Arcade.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
Downtown, yeah. So I think it's like every first and third Friday they do a show, and there's 4 teams, but they have
Yeah.
3 a night, so it alternates. So doing a long form team. Shout out to Drew's dad. That's my Drew Seaver is on the
Yeah.
team. So we named it after his dad.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Is it actually called Drew's dad?
Yeah, it's called Drew's
Okay,
dad. Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah,
Love it.
yeah. We just
Love
did a DC or District Improv Fest in DC.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
How
Got a
does
ton of that.
how does that go with when you do your shows? Do you do like any crowd?
What do you mean with my stand up?
No, with improv. Do you have like people yell things out? Is it like who's like anyway ish?
No,
Because that's
no. So that's like short form, right?
Okay,
I do the
okay.
pretentious one. That's
okay.
You're doing
The one that's art?
Yeah, we do heralds. I don't know if you know what that is. So look it up. It's very. It's not complex at all, but people pretend it is. But it's like we improvise like a 20-minute to 30-minute, like improvise like almost like play or sketch show.
Yeah.
At the beginning, the only interaction, you get a suggestion from the audience. That way to prove that it is all made up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not who's lying.
Have you had somebody like get murdered in the first 2 minutes and then have to lay there for?
Yeah, I mean, they usually edit pretty fast. So
Okay,
yeah. That's
yeah.
like the worst thing you do is like shoot. It's like, all right, you're fucking dead. And it's like, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. The ultimate.
So this group's pretty good at editing, getting stuff like you call when the scenes are over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Is that something that I mean? Obviously, I guess the more you work with your team, the better you get.
Yeah.
Just like any other team, I guess.
Yeah, and it also helps too. Like everybody on the team coming into it was pretty experienced, so
Yeah.
pretty good, like diverse experience-wise group of people trained at all kind of different theaters. So, yeah.
What makes a good improv performer for you? Like
It's
if you're
just-
looking for somebody to be on your team and you know what?
Well, if it's somebody to be on the team, I lucked out with this.
Yeah.
Usually my experiences with like house, like the group things.
Yeah.
It's like it's like being thrown into like a group in like a high school thing. It's like, oh, this guy fucking sucks.
Okay, yeah.
This the chemistry is
Yeah.
the most important. Like I would
Yeah.
hang out with all these people. Like I love this team. Like it's great. I actually feel kind of bad. I've been neglecting them a little bit with all the stand up on the road I've been doing.
Yeah.
But so really just like being able to like get along with the person, just like hanging out, right?
Yeah.
Like So that really matters. The other thing that matters is knowing the rules. Like there's a set of rules that you have to follow. It's almost like if you've ever coded, like wrote software, like if statements, if this.
Okay,
Yeah. So if you know the rules and then you have the chemistry, that really, really helps. So chemistry is the most important.
Yeah. How then? I guess to go to the stand-up thing, you said you did a lot of shows out of town recently. What kind of things do you have up? And for anybody who wants to see those shows or see your improv, how can they find that?
Okay, so you're talking about what kind of things do I have up? Like
Yeah,
what do you mean,
for
like dates or what?
stand-up.
Yeah.
Do you have anything locally? Do you have anything
Coming
that you're going to
up.
be leaving for?
Yeah, I have quite a few things. I have to update my website, www.ihatestandup.com. It's real. I need to update that page. I'm going to do it later this week, so check this weekend if you really want to see me for some reason. I got headline Willow Station tomorrow. It's probably the hottest room in Pittsburgh, so that'll be fun. I didn't mean to be facetious there. I like it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm all over the place, so yeah, come check it out. A lot of out of town. Got to go to Louisville, Comedy Festival, everything, Nashville, so yeah, a bunch.
How do you like doing comedy festivals?
It depends. Some of them are really good. Some of them are like, hey, what the fuck is wrong with me for signing up for this? So
Yeah.
it's just a networking event. Like, do you ever go to like a thing for like a job, like a convention?
Yeah.
It's just that for stand up. So when you're there, you just gotta,
Yeah.
network. So that's the way I look at it. So some are good, some are whatever. It's just like the other stuff. So
Yeah. Awesome. So you said you can go to ihatestandup.com, and is there anything on social media they can find? Chris got reported, right?
yeah, that's my my Instagram. Somebody nuked my other one. I'm technically banned from all Meta platforms. There's that. I just started a new TikTok.
Was that some personal vindictive thing, or?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
put a video, a picture. I took a picture of a hooker ad in Vegas that I thought was funny and uploaded it. And, everything. I'm banned from WhatsApp, dude. So yeah, but yeah, I have the other one now. So Chris got reported. I just made a new Twitter and TikTok. I'm sharing a lot more stand-up clips on Twitter. Just making one just for that. So go check out Hot Chris Scriva, and then YouTube. I've been focused on YouTube a lot. So just Chris Scriva comedy. So SCRIVA. So that's what you look up. That's where most of the clips are going to be and stuff, and like full sets.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we will definitely tag you as well in that. And it sounds like a lot of very cool shows coming up. Where's probably one of your favorite places that you've played? Because you've seemed like you've played multiple cities.
I liked Amsterdam. I did Amsterdam, a show in Amsterdam. That was cool.
Yeah.
To do, and I like doing the international audiences.
Do the jokes resonate differently?
Yeah, a lot of them do, and like stuff works in like different points.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I did a show out west in L.A. that was at the hostel. It's the same kind of thing, like a bunch of people from like Germany and wherever.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to see the stuff work like across the board. Like, at first you're like, man, I think I like the challenge of it. But yeah. So I got to a point where it translates. So.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's awesome that you've been able to do comedy in all those different places. Were you in England? Did I see that too?
No, I didn't do that.
Oh, maybe
the
it was
place
just
in
in
Europe. It's just been Netherlands. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think it may have been a pub or something. I just assumed it was there because it looked very European.
Probably.
But
yeah.
I like to make
Probably
very
probably like somewhere like Baltimore or Philly.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I was able to tell the difference. Somehow. Yeah. But Danny, do you want to do the news then?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
With Danny Cullen.
It's the vibe. Thank you. All right, let's do this. Marilyn Manson's at it again, guys. He was fined for blowing mucus
Oh my God.
at a concert camera operator. So he was sentenced to 20 hours of community service on September 18th. He spit and blew his nose on this camera operator. And he bled. He may have. He said no contest to the nose blowing allegations, but I guess there is a video that exists somewhere. I did not look the video up. I should have.
Is it at his concert?
It was at his concert. Yes. I mean,
that sounds like the Marilyn Manson I know.
everyone knows the
Yeah,
loves.
that seems mild maybe.
I think so. I mean,
I went to a Marilyn Manson show and I was hammered. I don't remember any of it.
I went to one too.
But he wasn't good. I didn't
No, it
think.
was awful.
Yeah. It was Rob Zombie and him, and I was, like I said, I don't remember it, but I do remember neither of them being as good as I thought they'd be.
Yeah, I think I would hate everybody there.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I was hammered before I even got there. Like, I had to do that.
I feel like you have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I absolutely believe that. And I absolutely believe that the person he did, well, it was a camera guy. It wasn't a fan. So he was probably paid to be there.
Yeah, he probably deserved it, man.
Maybe he did something. I mean, we don't know the full story.
Right, yeah.
Maybe something happened. I don't know. But he's now in like a 2-year ban in New Hampshire. So like he has to let the police know when he
Not
will
New
be
Hampshire.
in New
Yeah, oh, no.
Hampshire.
It's going to fuck up his whole Northeast tour.
Yeah.
This is 49 other states.
But what does it matter without that one?
Right.
I know. So if any of you were, looking to see Maryland, just wanted to.
Well, this is the time for Vermont to really get in.
Honestly.
Strike while the iron's hot.
All
Perfect.
right. Next up, Uber Eats will start accepting food stamps in 2024. So it's just groceries. It's no prepared meals, but this is a way to provide fresh groceries to people who aren't able to get out, such as seniors, disabled, or people with transportation barriers.
I think that's great.
I do too.
Those orders fucking suck, dude. I've been driving.
Yeah.
I quit my job and just been Uber Eatsing like
Have
crazy.
you?
Yeah. And anytime it's like before you see like, oh, Walmart, dude, $30. This will be awesome. It's like a 2-3 hour ordeal.
Yeah.
You have to wait for them. They take it, and then like usually it's an apartment building. You have to run up to the top of the steps of the apartment building. So
What?
yeah,
You can't
it's
just
rough.
leave it at the
No,
bottom?
No. So I think it's cool that they're letting people.
These people
take food
can't move,
stamps, but
Danny.
That sounds like my perfect nightmare. So, yeah, like it's gonna be a lot of running up and down nursing home steps. Like I guess they'd have elevators and ramps.
I wonder if they're able to like tip with their food stamps.
I had to sneak.
Oh,
Take
that's a good.
stamps, dude.
Yeah.
I had to
didn't
sneak
think about
into
that.
an old person's home to drop off seafood risotto.
Yeah.
Because they picked it. Yeah. The smell's there. But anyway, with the two together. But I guess at the restaurant I work at, they got a to-go order and they didn't have it. So there's an old person's home down the street. And I rang the bell. She didn't let me in. So I had to like wait like a fucking weirdo like behind the garbage can for somebody to go in and open the door. And then I had to sneak in. Then I had to like get up the steps with, I don't know. I
is like an
down
action
these
film.
random halls. I should have never been there. And then I had to like knock on this random woman's door who like answered, like hand her food.
Yeah.
And then just like sneak back out. It was super weird. Like it's something that like, it was like a video game mission. I don't know. I should.
Geriatric Splinter Cell. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, man. They should come up with that.
Literally.
We'll work on that.
So I want to revisit this. What's like the weirdest thing you've had happen? Because I feel like you've had to run into some weird things.
Yeah. Okay. What with like the Ubering stuff?
Yeah, with like delivering stuff.
I don't know. Having to take like 12-year-old condoms over and over again.
No.
It had to have been. Yeah. You hear him playing Xbox inside.
No.
And then you have to go to 7-Eleven. You know, the one by Camp Horn Road. And you like drive up a couple blocks. I'm like, I hope this isn't the same kid. And it's like Gushers, those. Like, it's like the weirdest array, like sweeties. It's like, I don't know. But it sounds like just a bunch of kids playing video games.
That's exactly what I would order that.
That's like, that makes me uncomfortable. I don't know why. And I'm just doing my job. Like, that's it. So
That's like an uncomfy situation.
Yeah,
like you have
yeah.
to look that kid in the eye as you're
Yeah.
delivering the
Yeah.
gushers and the condoms.
Or like sometimes you have to like go pick the stuff up, and then there's just like a mental patient that's also picking stuff up, and they want to compare notes and like give you tips. Like, yeah, I'm banned from all the apps. Have you tried this app? And it's like, get the fuck away from me. I mean, that's really it. It's really not that interesting. Yeah, yeah.
it sounds wild.
I did. What's the green Instacart or something?
Yeah.
I did that during COVID, and it's a pain because they'll like send you there for stuff they don't have. So then you have to find something similar.
Yeah.
But they're like, I wanted thick cut bacon.
Yeah.
Not thick cut applewood bacon.
Yeah.
It depends on like people who you're talking with.
so do you have to like you message them right
Yeah.
with like substitutes? That has to be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
The
The
worst
one-
part of Instacart was the bananas. Cause
The bananas.
yeah, because you could put 5 bananas and then you end up with 5 bunches of bananas.
Oh.
I've seen that happen.
How much is a
quite
bunch considered? Just what it's together?
Yeah, like when it's
'cause usually
together.
It's a wad of bananas.
Yeah, I don't,
What if
yeah.
you break the wad in half? Are they 2 bunches now? Even
Well, I
though they
don't know.
were one?
The people getting the groceries don't know either. Because when you say 5 bananas, they're giving you 5 bunches. I don't know.
Oh, I
I've
see.
also
just, like-
received one singular banana before. I'm like,
Right.
what the fuck am I supposed to do with one banana?
You're like, no, I wanted one
wanna
bunch.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. So, I'm sorry.
Have-
2024
yeah.
is looking dim for you.
Yeah.
They do. They make it seem like it's like this good deal where it's like, oh, you can make this, and if you want to do 2 trips in one, then you can stack them together. It's always a disaster.
Yeah.
And then the one I was driving, had to have been like half an hour away. They needed to go to one of the fresh time places or whatever, and they lived like, I don't know, like 30 minutes away, and they were like, you have 20 minutes to drop this off. How the fuck am I supposed to do that?
Yeah, I think
the wolf from
they
Pulp
switch it
Fiction.
up on you too, dude. I'm pretty sure it'll say, "Oh, it's like a 30-minute delivery." So you pick something up in Moon Township, and it's like, "Take it to Wilkinsburg." Yeah, like, you already have the stuff.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
But Danny, let's go to you have a third one?
I have a third one.
Perfect.
Elon Musk says all users will have to pay subscription fees to use X, formerly known as Twitter. So he claims this is the only way to combat bots. That's his claim, that this will be a small
Like
monthly
AI
fee.
bots?
I am assuming so. Thoughts on subscriptions for X?
I mean, it'll give me a reason to delete Twitter/X. I feel
That's fair.
I think it's just like hang on by a thread at this point. I love Twitter. I don't have a lot of followers or anything. I just like love to like shit post on there. But yeah, I think everybody's just gonna leave and it's gonna die if that's really what's gonna happen.
I'm only there for Antonio Brown. That's the only thing. See what kind
And
of
that little mustache.
yeah, man. Oh, he's wild. But no, Chris, you use X?
Yeah,
Are you banned from that?
No, I'm still on that one.
Yeah.
yeah, that guy. You can have like hardcore porn and people get their heads cut off on it. It's kind of hard to get banned.
But yeah, Twitter's good for the porn too.
Yeah, it's like you'd be scrolling. It's like, okay, I'm glad that was in my grandma's house here. Yeah. But no, I don't know. I just made a new one. Decided to try to grow it and focus on that. You try to grow the social medias back up. I still have my old one, a couple hundred subs, like whatever. I never use it. It's like maybe we'll start fresh, and I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate posting on it. I hate everything everybody says on it. It needs to die. Like that'd be good. It's just like Instagram for like, I don't know, 40-year-olds that don't want pictures. I don't know. I don't like it.
I'm with you. That's something I never really did. I'm with you. I like Instagram and stuff like that, but I
Yeah.
think maybe the different age demographics, I feel like different people like fall, and I feel like I'm into Instagram, right?
Yeah,
like Facebook's older than me, TikTok's probably slightly younger than me.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in the Instagram genre, or not genre.
Instagram's good too.
Gap.
But their rules are getting kind of weird. Like,
Yeah.
it's like really easy to get. Like the thing I got clipped for, it was on a different platform, and I got banned.
Just all over.
How does that work? Like, is it partnered together?
So yeah, well, it's all meta, right? So what happened was I posted a picture. It wasn't even that bad. I made a dumb Ford Escort joke, right? 'Cause whatever, it's hammered, and then like post it, and then somebody reported it. It didn't even give me a chance to like fight it. Just like nuked me on that, and then it saw that I was two different emails, but I was pushing ads from my Facebook over to my Instagram for shows I was running in Chicago, and then it nuked that. And then it even found like my WhatsApp, nuked that, and it just like, so if you are doing social media out there, make sure you keep them all separate, dude. Like, that's the thing. Yeah, if they
Can't
ask
take
your
'em all.
driver's license, don't give it to them. Yeah,
That's wild. That
Yeah, you gotta be
even something
careful.
like that seems relatively mild.
and you
feel like
can't.
I've seen
I mean,
worse.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they have like actual like horrible things on there, and then here, like Nazi groups and stuff like that. You know?
Right, yeah.
But like. The thing too is you can't get a hold of anybody in support because it's just like so big now. The only way to actually get it rectified is to go pay a lawyer to write a letter for you, like on your behalf. Yeah,
I'm sure they just do it to make it as inconvenient so you don't do anything.
yeah,
And just
pretty
make a
much.
new
I
one,
think
probably.
it's just it's probably just gotten too big.
Yeah. I would, yeah. It seems.
I miss MySpace, you guys. You guys
Yeah,
miss
me too.
MySpace?
I miss it so much.
Is that still something like if you search MySpace, does anything come up or is that gone?
I don't know.
It's like a shitty Bandcamp kind of thing now.
Yeah.
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 I just
don't
miss
know.
how much you could like design it and customize it. Like that's what we need.
No.
We don't need all like everybody to be the same and generic. You have like a song that plays when somebody visits your profile.
And then all your friends know exactly where they
I
stand.
was gonna say
They
your
do.
top friends.
Yeah.
Did you guys
Yeah.
hop on Blue Sky yet? You see that one?
No,
I've
what's
It's
that?
yeah, the Twitter alternative. Like the
No.
guy that, I can't remember the guy's name that made Twitter, made his own social that a bunch of people were signing up for. I made one. I haven't played with it yet or checked it out. So,
I went to
yeah.
Threads for like a day or two.
Yeah.
It's too dark.
Yeah, it's just weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know that much about it. I just see people like reposting it on their stories, and it just seems kind of
Yeah.
dumb. I don't know. I don't know if it's for me. It just seems weird.
Yeah.
It's just a copy of Twitter. I wish there was something new. You know, like, that's why
Yeah.
TikTok was cool because it was like a new, fresh way to do it, right? But
Yes.
now YouTube, it's great. Everybody just like we're doing that too. You know, like I think it'd be cool to have, but I don't know what else would be new. You know,
Gotta find something new and create it, I guess.
We relaunch MySpace.
Yeah.
I think so.
People need to go out and watch live shows. That's what they need to do.
Or
go
there's
out,
that.
Go out and see Maddie and Chris's live shows, man.
There is that as
That's
well.
what they should be doing. They don't need to see it on the screen. They don't
Very
need to see it
true.
anywhere, man. They need to see it in person.
It's a shame though. You need those things to advertise.
I
You need
know.
those things to
Yeah.
No, I wish
To
I could
sell
just delete all
tickets.
my social media. Like
Yeah.
I always think that.
Yeah.
It's like no, I fucking have to have this.
Yeah, it rots your brain for
Yeah.
real. Yeah.
For sure.
Hate it.
It's so bad with me. Just like I said, I was looking at something earlier, and then I can't open any app without it making me go 10 different directions
Yeah.
and avoiding the original reason that I'm there. And then I close the app and then have to open something else. I'm a junkie, man. I have to go back and forth. Then smoke crack
Yeah.
in that order.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Well, the crack makes it easier for me to keep going through the phone.
Yeah. There you go. Live stream crack smoking.
I know. He's using a light bulb today.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But Danny, that's
Crack
all.
smoke off. 2K23. Smoke crack in the bottom of 565.
Oh man, that'd be a hell of a stream.
It honestly would be.
Yeah. Perfect, man. We could go buy crack right by that Eaton Park.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome, man.
I go buy
never
crack
mind.
probably by this Eaton Park.
Yeah, no kidding, man. I remember being in somewhere in Aliquippa at like 3 a.m, and it was Hot Dog Eric. Oh, you never met him. Oh, you did. You met Hot Dog Eric at Millville Music
I did
Festival.
not meet him. I saw him from afar.
Yeah, he's special, man.
Somebody with hot dog in their name. I would like to meet them.
Yeah. We were at some dude we just met in Monaca at the Draft House. Have you ever been there?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a quality dude. We were at the Draft House with some Marine, and we went. Well, I won't say why we went to his place, but we went there, and I remember him actually like shooting a gun at a dartboard at like 2 a.m.
Hot
and
Dog
I was
Eric?
like, yeah, we had to get out of
Checks out.
Yeah, Aliquippa, man. But Maddie, tell everybody one more time where they can find all your stuff.
All my
Hopper.
social media is at the Maddie Malloy, and I have a website www.themaddiemalloy.com. Yeah, check it out. Sign up for my email list so I can let you know when I have shit going on, and buy tickets to Diva.
There you go. Chris, tell everybody again where they can find you. And you said, how often do you have improv shows? Because that's something I'm interested in.
They
watching.
happen twice a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. First Friday, third Friday at Arcade.
Okay,
Hall.
Fridays.
It's called Hotspot. That's the name of the for the house team
Okay.
show. So, yeah. So,
Check out Drew's dad, right?
yeah, Drew's dad goes hard in the paint, as they say.
Like the mailman.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the mailman goes hard.
Carl Malone. All right.
But anyways, yeah. Check out my YouTube. I want you to subscribe to that now. Do it right now. No, yeah. So Chris Scriva Comedy on YouTube, X or whatever the fuck it's gonna go by next, and TikTok. I just made a new one, Hot Chris Scriva. Also, I still have an old TikTok I'm gonna resurrect where it's just me doing skateboarding videos called Shred Lord 420.
Yes.
So yeah, that's
Love that.
Sweet, man.
Yeah, it's rad.
How is skateboarding?
I haven't done it for like maybe 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
So I've just been so busy with just like.
Is that something you grew up skating? Like, have you ever been good?
That's why like everybody's like,
Yeah.
how are you getting good so fast? But I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like all me and my friends used to do.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a little, I cheated.
That's something. I mean, not. I would skateboard a little bit. I was never good or anything, but I started trying to because my kids have scooters, and I
Yeah.
got back on it. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking break every bone.
It takes some time to get it back.
Yeah.
See legs back, yeah.
But yeah, so check out these guys at those places for those shows. Danny, do you have anything?
Also, sorry.
Yeah.
www.ihatestandup.com. Sign up for my newsletter and then check my events page. I'll update it by Friday.
The newsletter
Ooh.
sounds
Yeah,
like that could
I
be
haven't
very
sent one
entertaining.
yet. I just want your emails.
Perfect.
Give them to me.
Are you selling cowboy hats?
No, not yet. Should I add that merch? Should
I
do
think you
that?
should.
Yeah. I almost
think
wore
you
one.
should.
I had one in the car. Yeah.
I almost
said
called it. I
that.
asked. I was like, is he going to wear a cowboy hat tonight?
The pink one we found backstage at a theater, but I have a black one because I'm a bad cowboy.
And we were excited. We all have glasses, but
Yeah, and you
glasses
took yours
off.
off.
Oh wow.
Y'all
Shortly
wore
after we-
black.
No, it's fine.
They're
Yeah.
all just greased up, and it's just like fog, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I say,
Oh, I get it.
There we go.
Perfect.
Better?
It gives you even more reason to watch the
Thank you.
video.
Thank
to
you.
see all the glasses.
Love it.
Check
We have a
out.
strict rule now.
Make sure you give Chris your email and check Maddie out. Danny, do you have anything coming up?
I do not.
Okay, because I feel like I forgot to ask you, and then you had something that happened, and then.
Nope, I've been bamboozled into moving, so
Okay.
that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, that's right. There's nothing worse than having to move. All right.
But yep, at Danny Kaufman, I have nothing happening right now.
Well, we'll follow Danny anyway because
My
she's
moving adventures, maybe.
Yeah, look at her story to see if she has bamboozled into like buying a U-Haul or something.
I can't even think about it. I need to find someone to drive it.
Stressed.
It is #stress.
Did I tell you? Okay, no, I didn't. I'm usually the U-Haul guy. If you need help, I might be able to help you if it's on a Sunday or something.
Okay.
Just throwing it out there. I wish I
keep it
didn't
in
do
mind.
it. I wish I didn't record myself saying it. So.
Yeah.
It's on record now.
Right, yeah, we all witnessed it.
Yeah, go back to the
We're gonna
tape.
hold you to
Yeah.
that.
It's a very narrow road.
Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I want.
Dave's gonna post like looking for somebody to help drive my U-Haul. We're all like,
Yeah.
we know somebody.
Yeah. It was 58 minutes into the show, right there. Sweet. Yeah, never mind. That's another. That was in Aliquippa with that U-Haul, but I will save that story for another time because that's illegal as well.
Does it
So,
involve Hot Dog Eric?
No.
Okay.
Why is that his name?
I don't really know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the name he decided to go by, I guess.
Okay.
On here, I didn't want to. His real name's Dave, so I don't know why he chose Hot Dog Eric, but yeah. If you see him, don't go out with him. So avoid Hot Dog Eric at the Draft House in Monaca.
I have a photo of him so you guys know what he looks like if you see him in the wild.
Yeah.
If somebody says they have the words hot dog in their name, I'm hanging out with them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hot Dog Pete.
Right.
I don't know. Awesome.
Hot Dog Malloy.
Yeah.
Hot dog, I'm there.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what? Let me ask this one last
Sounds
question
like a cowboy.
before we wrap this up because it's on my mind now. I waited on a funeral. This was probably a couple months ago, and the guy didn't drink, but he did like hot dogs. So at the funeral, they did a hot dog toast. At your funeral, Maddie and Chris, what would they toast for you? Non-alcoholic. It can be anything else.
Oh, wow.
Or I guess it could be alcoholic. But
That could be alcohol.
Maybe like a joint?
oh, okay.
Like a blunt or something? Or yeah. That or maybe like, oh wait, you said non-alcoholic. I was about to be like tequila.
I guess you
I
could.
don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
A joint.
Joint, maybe?
Yeah,
I
that would
guess.
make sense. Yeah.
This is what you're going with,
Cool.
Chris?
No, what I'm gonna do is non-alcoholic. I want cannolis, dude.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
it's like a man's lady lock. And then alcoholic, I want Malort. You guys ever had that? It's good. It's the best.
Isn't that a
drink ever.
Chicago
What is
thing?
it?
Yeah. It's great, dude.
Everybody says it sucks, right?
Yeah, it's great. Just try it. Yeah. Want everybody to drink that and just vomit on my grave.
Pour one out
way
for
to go
Chris
out,
after it's
yeah.
been in me. That's awesome. Believe me, there's a guy who
It'd
can
be
puke.
rad.
Yeah.
That's rad.
That would be cool. Though. I'd be all about it. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. Definitely check both your stuff out. Check out your shows. Danny, thank you as always for bringing the news. You bring the best stories every week.
Thanks
so
for
tune
having
in for
me,
that,
Chris.
and tune in for stuff. Or geez, I keep saying stuff. Stealing Pittsburgh's weekend guide. She has 3 things she always has. So tune in for her preview, and she has 30 things every Thursday for events to do around Pittsburgh. So follow her for all of that, and for the very funny Chris Scriva, for the very funny Maddie Malloy, for the very funny Danny Kaufman. I'm Chris.
All I'm going to say is I'm so happy
Yeah.
that I was allowed to be part of your day.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. We hope you had a good time. If you did, be sure to subscribe to the show to catch the latest episodes and share with your friends. We can't promise not to embarrass you. And if you just can't get enough, follow us on Instagram at Poor Man's Podcast 412, Twitter at Poor Man's Pod 412, and Facebook. This is Pittsburgh's own Poor Man's Podcast signing off. See you next week.
In my opinion, that sucked.
Poor Man's Podcast, best podcast in Pittsburgh.